Hi everyone, welcome back to episode 26 of A Sky Full of Stars. And Akito's kind of wondering who this office lady Komako really is. So he's been talking to her for quite some time in this messaging program on a smartphone, and when he tried to add Hikari's information to the contact list, he found that Komako's ID and Hikari's ID is the same. So it kind of gives him the feeling that Komako is Hikari in disguise. Next, Akito tries to remember when he first met Komako, which was through some online forum, and he saw this really interesting constellation of a big dumpling. And we talked to the creator, Komako. That's when they exchanged contact information, and ever since then, he's been talking to her. And then Akito tried to test to see if Komako really is Hikari by asking her a very hard question. Where is the Ancient One's evil eye? Or do you know where it is? And Komako has been silent until now. So let's see what Komako is going to say about the Ancient One's evil eye. So it says, the dark screen of my smartphone shot back to life as it notified me of a new message. Ooh, so she replied.
エンシェントイビルアイなら私たちの秘密の天文台にあるよ。
Okay, so it's like so our secret observatory. So she does know about it, and maybe it is Hikari and she's trying to cover her disguise. Heh. I felt a strange kind of calm restored as I read the message. And I replied with a short I see, and then set my phone down and went to eat dinner.
Meikou はロブソニアン政策に乗り気なようでした。ただ、我々に計画の実行能力があるのかどうか、そこに疑念を残しているようです。
So, Komako hasn't really made it obvious about who she really is. But anyways, regarding the idea of making the Dobsonian telescope, it looks like one of the schools is still having their doubts about it. And I think they still believe that it's going to cost a lot. Especially in that key element, which is the reflecting mirror.
諸見沢は西高ほどではないですが、望遠鏡の自作に関心があるようで、予算の問題さえクリアできれば参加していただけそうです。
And still, the Meikou Academy is still worried about the price. And I kind of find it interesting that Honoka went all the way here to where Akito works to explain about their current progress. Okay, so she's giving an update. So, budget and practicality, right? Well, I expected as much. Nishi Hai had always been a fan of gadgets, so I thought that they'd jump on the idea of making their own telescope. Or our own. And I'm not really sure about Mori Misawa. So well, it's like even though it's a technical school, I think they're not that interested in astronomy. And then for the Seisen girls, it's basically astronomy in name only, because they're actually doing comic strips. So that's gonna be a big problem. So I was like, yeah, so cash, budget is still the issue. And that's something that we have to get Orihime to understand. Because Orihime really didn't seem to mind when she passed on the budget to the other clubs when they were talking about buying a new telescope. And it's like, well, if we want to succeed, we need to buy this telescope. We need to spend this much money. So it was like, well, things are probably different at an elite school like the Meikou Academy, but most astronomy clubs couldn't hope for much in the way of club funding. There you go. And for Akito at his school, he didn't even get anything. Well, it's just one member, and he should be lucky that he at least has a room, because we've seen in other games where if the club is too small, it gets shut down. Just like in Prime Minister, and in If My Heart Had Wings. There you go. So at least I'm still a club. And they don't even have a purpose, because like they're not doing anything that's productive. But he kind of suspects that the other clubs or the other astronomy clubs are facing the same problem: low membership, lack of purpose, not much productivity, and having them to spend even more money in already tight situations is going to make it worse. And it's like, well, we need some other way to get funding. And that was the problem we've gotten together to discuss. And surprisingly, Orihime is here as well. And she's looking at Kotarou the dog. So after 10 minutes of petting from Orihime, Kotarou had finally started to warm up to our new friend. So what's his name? Oh, so Saya's here as well, and she calls, it's Kotarou, and I call him Koti. And I'm pretty sure Saya was the one that gave this dog the name Kotarou from the beginning. Cause like, he's kind of adopted by Taro, the big dog, from the past. And it kind of makes sense to have some name that's similar to Taro, so Kotarou. But at least having Kotarou there stopped Orihime from getting bored. So Noriko sure is taking her time. Okay, so she's late. And I wonder how frequent the trains run. It's like, well, even by train, it would take a while to get here. And waiting for the next train would probably add about 20 minutes to her travel time. So the train comes every 20 minutes. But, she just arrived. As if on cue, Noriko Kano came charging through the ticket gate. Well, I'm pretty sure they're just getting started, so she didn't really miss anything. And someone else also came with Noriko, and I'm pretty sure we know who this person is. A girl with ponytails.
もうのりちゃん先輩が野良猫と遊んでるからですよ。
Excuses.
それ言わないで。
Well, she did do it. So they're going, well, you kind of played with the cat and you got carried away and you didn't know that the train was leaving, so. Well, at least there's no assigned seat on the train. So they were able to get on the next train without any difficulties. So why was Hikari here too? And well, come on, Akito. Well, Hikari mentioned that she's part of the astronomy club at Ama High. Well, I already made plans to meet Kari later. I had something I needed to discuss with her. It's probably whether or not Komako is Hikari. So now Hikari notices Akito. And all I could do was look away peacefully, or awkwardly. But Kotarou wants to greet Hikari. And Orihime notices the excitement from Kotarou. So Kotarou had been shy around Orihime, but now he looks really excited. He leaped up, wagging his tail vigorously. And Saya, who had been kneeling down to pet Kotarou, also got to her feet. Oh, so Saya hasn't met Hikari in current times, and it's the first time Saya has seen Hikari in many years. And Hikari recognizes Saya. So Hikari met the dumbfounded gaze of Saya's blue and orange eyes, then shot forward, sending her ponytails flying into the air. Oh, it's you, Saya! Thump. And she caught Saya off guard. So Hikari smothered Saya in a tight embrace. So I think Hikari is clinging onto Saya's too hard that it's making it hard for Saya to breathe. And she looked the same as she did when she got exhausted from playing with Kotarou. Is it really you, Saya? Well, I'm pretty sure it's Saya because of her two color eyes. Yeah, I can't breathe. Can you let me go? Come on, let her go. So Akito supports Saya. But Hikari doesn't want to let go of Saya yet. And it required Akito to actually push them apart. Okay, so Saya's better. So Hikari's hair swayed as or as her head bobbled around, examining Saya from every angle. Wait, that's not a really good comment. Oh, I've gone smaller. Saya said gloomily. And Saya's kind of wondering, wow, Hikari's changed a lot. She's grown to be more woman-like, whereas I am pretty much the same as I was. So the height's different as well. But still, being small does have its charm. And that's what Akito likes. Like, well, she's still cute. I wonder how Saya feels about Akito's comment. As if an answer to my thoughts, she gave me a dismissive look. Well, anyways, how have you been? Really? Well, I'm not really sure if Hikari really missed Saya or she's just saying it to make Saya happy. So I held Hikari back by her collar in case she tried to latch onto Saya again. I'm pretty sure Saya does not like that kind of comment. So even though she's thinking Hikari, it kind of makes her feel like, well, I haven't really grown and matured compared to Hikari. So what about Kotarou then? And who might this handsome young Shiba be? So is it not Kotarou or is it Seitaro? Or maybe it's Kotarou Jr. Ah, it's just Kotarou. So Hikari crouched down and began to pet Kotarou. And the dog himself was on cloud 9 playing with Hikari just like the old times. It had been years since they last met, but he clearly still remembered her. So where's Taro then, the big dog? I think he passed away because he got too old. Okay, so yeah, he died. He was too old. But Hikari liked Taro because she used Taro as a defense from Takeichi, the former school bully. And then she looks up at the signs that go, oh, the stopping by. So I wonder if this replaced that former shop that the grandmother owned, or so it's like is it the same building as before? They just rebranded it, or they moved to a different location. So, okay, so it is the former shop. They just rebranded it from like a local grocery market to a convenience store for morning commuters. Oh, so it was a candy shop. And at least some of the food that they made in the past is still the same. But anyways, we're all here, so shall we get going? So what about the lady? So I wonder what Orihime is asking about now. Oh, she's in here. So I think Akito wanted to introduce all these girls to that lady. And I have a feeling it must be Miharu. The former teacher of Hikari, Akito, and Saya. Well, it'll look weird if we all go in at once, so the Amahai girls, please wait outside for now. Okay, so Noriko's like, okay. Well, in the meantime, I'll just play with Kotarou then. Yeah. So I glanced at Hikari and then looked away. So I still hadn't talked to her about that whole Komako thing. So he still suspects that Hikari is Komako all along. And to be honest, I feel a little uncomfortable being around her now. Well, anyways, let's go. Okay, so it is Miharu. And she gives a very unwarming welcome. Another day of work. This sucks. Everything about her screamed that she'd rather be anywhere else than here. And there weren't any customers in the store apart from us. Oh, hey, Miharu-sensei, do you have time to talk?
Nani?
What is it? So with a little prompting, Orihime stepped forward from behind me. Oh, so you must be Satome Miharu-senpai.
はじめまして。私、明光学院天文部前部長、そして現六つ星の会の会長を務めさせていただいております。白鳥織姫です。
Oh, okay, so Orihime is stepping down from the Meikou Academy Astronomy Club, but at the same time she's trying to prop up this Six Stars Club, and she's going to be the chair or the leader of the Six Stars Club. Oh, okay, so she has a different profession that she's heading to. And for Miharu's like, So Orihime concluded her elaborate self-introduction with a polite bow, and Miharu-sensei feels unimpressed. Okay, so like Miharu's like, you know, I really don't want to be here. I'm just filling in for Akito, and hopefully he can take over so I can be off duty and not have to worry about all this stuff. Hey, you know, Miharu-sensei, you said that out loud. You know, until something else turns up. Well, I got the feeling that she was holding back from saying a lot more. Well, you do know about the Six Stars Club, right? Yeah.
私たちある 巨大なプロジェクトを動かすことになりましたの。
But still, Orihime's quite excited compared to Miharu.
これです。
And Honoka's like, so this idea. Okay, so she presents Miharu a very organized plan about what they're thinking about.
へえ、ドブソニアン作るんだ。そうなんですの。我々はこの望遠鏡を神聖六つら星の会の象徴とし、永遠に続く繁栄と結束の証とすべく。
Okay. So I kind of find it interesting that Orihime is all excited, all cheerful, compared to Miharu, who's all depressed and is all angry about how she has to cover one of Akito's shifts. And still she's like, ugh.
きっと未来英語を語り継がれる偉業となることでしょう。もう終わったの？
Well, are you done yet? So she's trying to well, just hurry up and get this over with. It's like, well, it's kind of hard realizing that she was a teacher who would scold students for not concentrating, and now she herself is not concentrating either.
ねえ、なんだっけ？
And so, we've been struggling to raise the necessary funds for this project, so we're considering asking for some donations from interested parties. Wait, so what is he trying to say to Miharu? And obviously, she's the wrong person to go to. She looked from me to Orihime to Honoka all the time with that same severe expression.
遊ぶお金欲しさに悪い人から借金でもしちゃったの？
What? Huh? So Orihime didn't seem to understand and just stared blankly. So Honoka flinched under the former teacher's glare and shook her head. So satisfied that these two girls weren't responsible for whatever she was imagining, Miharu-sensei turned her attention to those waiting outside. And Noriko was still watching us through the window. The concerned look on her face was enough to prove her innocence. And ignoring Saya, Miharu fixed her gaze on the fashionable young city girl playing with Kotarou. So it must be from her. Might be that she's the one that's thinking about all these ideas. No. You've got it wrong. So I wonder what Miharu has against that person, which we know who it is. Wait, what are you even talking about? So she hadn't been paying attention either, and now she was creating a big misunderstanding. So what about that girl? Oh, so she recognizes her as Hikari and is like, why didn't she come in with you? And he has to tell her why. Well, don't you think it'll be a shock for her to see you like this? So compared to what Miharu was like in the past, this Miharu is quite different. So back then Miharu was all cheerful, all happy, all supportive, and really encouraging her students to do the best. But now she's out of a teaching job. Miharu's all depressed. She's kind of wondering about her future career now that she's not teaching anymore. And in the meantime, she's ungratefully waiting for that next opportunity while she runs her family shop. And it's like, well, when Hikari left, he saw Miharu in a very cheerful, supportive look. And if he had to shatter that illusion, springing it on her suddenly would be too cruel, so we needed to ease it into it gradually. And that's why I asked Hikari to meet me after the whole ordeal. But well, it didn't really matter because Miharu notices Hikari. And now he has to tell her why. And from the way our conversation with Miharu-sensei had gone so far, I was confident that I made the right choice. Really? Not with that bored, uninterested, depressed look. Wait, excuse me? Yeah, so you're not that Miharu that you were in the past, the times when you were teaching 5th grade. And that's how Hikari sees you, or remembers you. So what's going on outside? Uh-oh. Another incident. Hey, I'm Kochi-chan. Don't bite. But what's Kotarou doing? Wait, so Corona's here. Wait, so this is Corona. So she's Takeichi's younger sister, and she really wanted to go to that stargazing event in the past, but her parents kept her at home. And she always got in an argument with Hikari, and Hikari always called her names. It looks like she's in some kind of argument with Saya about the Kotarou dog. Don't worry, Kotarou isn't that bad. He's cute, you know. But he bit me! Wait, so what is Corona doing to the Kotarou dog? Okay. Wait, like this? What? So why are they comparing heights? Oh, so you have grown Corona. Wait, so what does Akito have to do about this? Like, so you don't get any ideas about making moves on Akiru. Got it?
そんなこと言われても。
So Corona isn't really making sense.
こーら、さやをいじめるな。
And just like before, Hikari gives Corona a little slap.
ちょ、何すんのよ、あんた。相変わらずさやに絡んでんだね、あんたは。困った子だよ。
And you were just the same as before. Wait, huh? Wait, I know you. You are Pickering! Oh, so just like before, Corona gave Hikari a very unfavorable nickname, and she called Hikari Pickering. So I'll go ahead and stop here for now, and I'm pretty sure looking ahead we're gonna see the reactions of Hikari and her return to this place, including Corona. But unfortunately, I'm going to be putting a pause on this Let's Play series, and I apologize that we're stopping right in the middle of the common route, right when we just came out from this long childhood arc of the story, and way before where we get to decide which character Akito wants to go with, the divergence phase. But I'm trying to sync and time the progress of this game with another visual novel, If My Heart Had Wings, so since I'm about 10% complete with the entire visual novel. So overall, this visual novel is okay. I do like how we have all these different girls, Orihime and Hikari, who are trying to be optimistic and really support and in a sense push Akito to do astronomy, even though he doesn't really feel comfortable doing it anymore given the times that have changed. Kind of like Innocent Girl with Wataru versus the 4 girls. So I know that this game did get some elements taken out, like If My Heart Had Wings, but unfortunately there has not been a translation patch completed yet. But either way, this game is in English and available on Steam via Moe Novel, which means that I may continue and complete the entire visual novel top to bottom. So for now, look forward to my next set of Let's Play videos coming soon.